Hi guys, hey Dalene, meet everybody. MicheleMarieDalene here, and today we're going to talk about a topic that Sam keeps bringing up, and another topic that Red keeps bringing up, and they are related, so we are going to tie them together. Stan CT asks, "How does a Trump win help you?" Well, I could say it's complicated, but it isn't really. So let me explain it to you. I'm an empath, and I pick up energy from things that are going on around the environment around me. So when Trump is doing great, and when people feel great about themselves and they got positive energy going, and they're all groovy and they're all doing great, this is how it helps me. When America feels good, they send up positive energy vibes. Energy vibes that empathic people pick up. And that makes us feel great. So when America feels good, we feel good. When America feels bad, we feel bad. And that is a very simple level of thinking about it, but there is a little more to it than that. But we'll use that to start with, okay? Now, how does Trump's win going to help me in other ways? Well, when Trump was doing president last time, there was more opportunities for people. The prices of food, shelter, domestic needs were lower. Inflation was in check. People felt like they could manage, and they felt comfortable about their finances. When Trump ended his term, because he was voted out, and then we had the big C come in, that alone was a negative energy kick to the privates, okay? That's nobody's fault. It just is. The lockdowns and everything really took the air out of a lot of people's tires, metaphorically speaking, right? Nobody felt good. I didn't feel good. Energy was not there. The energy was so strong you could feel it, like I could cut it with a knife, all right? We've seen this a couple other times in the past, and so I know it's not just the Trump factor, okay? So Trump was very clear. He did not have a clear definition of how he was going to resolve all the issues economically. He did make it clear that he didn't have an absolute plan, but we love him because he's honest about it. He's not grandstanding and promising the moon and never delivers it. Unlike so many candidates over the years that did that same thing. Going, oh, I'm going to fix this, we're going to fix that. And then they get in and do nothing at all. Okay? I'm not kidding that with Trump. And given the positive energy that America was feeling last time he was in office, from 2016 to 2020, who would not want to feel that energy again? If you're an empathic person, you're picking up on it. In other words, I'm picking up what you're putting down. So if you're putting down bad vibes, I feel the bad vibes. And it resonates in my body like a big, loud tuning fork. And it affects my life in a negative way. When you are feeling good, I'm feeling good. Because the energy makes me feel more happy and chippy and joyful. And that's what's great. Okay? Nothing wrong with it. Again, you feel good, I feel good. You feel bad, I feel bad. Okay? Now, Red keeps bringing up Satan, or better known as the deceiver. The devil, Lucifer, the deceiver, a liar, wants nothing to do with me, nothing to do with Lummi, nothing to do with Carmen. And here's why. Because we are part and protected by Almighty Mother and Father God. We have the divine blessing of Mother God is our spirit guide. After Lummi and I joined on May 1st, 2011, we got married. Mother's us now was already arranged to take over as her spirit guide. Okay? And so Satan knows that he's not going to go up against Mother God. Mother God and Father God also work together, are keeping an eye on things. They're minding the store. They know what's going on. Okay? Is there negative energy in our building? Absolutely. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's coming from my apartment. There's a lot of people in my building that are struggling right now because they have very little income. And they're worried about everything things. But from what I said about the emergency room, it's the same way. The spirit souls are targets for the demons and Satan and Wraiths, okay? So if you are around despair and sadness and mental illness as well, I'm talking about depression, anxiety, in particular, you're going to get into that, especially if you're an empath. That's because you pick up on the energy, like I said at the beginning. So, the demons and the Wraiths feed on that. The Wraith, especially the Wraith, which is a lot of quote demons, if you will, they're like the catfish of the digital of the oceans of hell. They're bottom feeders. They want mana. They don't care how they get it. They're gonna get it. Okay? They're gonna take your mana, they're gonna take your spiritual energy, they're gonna turn it into their food source. So how do you protect yourself against these people? Two things. One is obvious, and the other one is kind of missed. So let's go through both. Number one, focus on the positive energies. Focus on Mother God, Father God, the principalities, the thrones, the all the spiritual realms. Focus on Jesus. Focus on Yahweh. Focus on Mary, Mother God. Focus on the good sources, the forces. Okay? Like I said, everybody talks about that. That's the easy one because it's so common. It's what most people think about. Turn to God. Yeah, but it's not the only thing you could do. It certainly could go with the second one. Do not fall into the trap of negative energy. If you're living in a building where people already are in despair and hearts are broken and you're miserable, you already are surrounded by the wraiths that come into the world. Because what they're going to do is they're going to go, I feel negative energy. I'm going to go feed now. And the next thing you know, they see the soul that's afflicted, like it happened in the emergency room, and they go and they grab it. They realize that person's mana is low. Their soul energy is in the stocks, and they're miserable. They're desperate. And these Wraiths love it so much. The Wraith will go through feed off that, because that's what they want. But if you can turn the tables on the Wraith, here's how. Start focusing on positive energies. They do not like good things. If you feed your spirit good things, positive energy, doing good for the community, while keeping the eyes to God and Mother God and angels, you will not be a tasty snack for the Wraith. You're not going to become the Wraith's donut, the Wraith's cupcake, the Wraith's brownie, the Wraith's sugar sodas, the Wraith's pizza. You're just not tasty to them. They don't want that. Positive energy gives them the equivalent of an upset stomach. Okay? So they'll stay away from you. But you have to focus on that. Remember free will. Free will is key here. If you choose to say, I, whatever your name is, refuse to allow myself to be manipulated by negative forces and dedicate my life to the pursuit of good and keep your will and keep your will to God or higher power, whoever you pray to, it doesn't matter. It's up to you. You focus on positive energy. The Wraiths see that, and to them, it's unpleasant, and they're going to stay away. Now, if you fall into the negative, I'm going to go drink, I'm going to go drug, I'm going to eat excessively bad food, I'm going to just do sinful activities. The Wraiths are going to go supper time, and they're going to come looking for you. Because you got the food that they want. The misery. Now, so to answer your question, that's how Donald Trump helps. Indirectly. And here's how he works directly. I do not know what his long-term plans are. Everybody keeps talking about Project 2025. Let's talk about that real quick, because Donald Trump did not write Project 25. It was a document created by the Heritage Foundation. Project 25 is the concept of, or Agenda 25. I always get confused with Agenda 2030. It's another one, that's a different one. It's from the Heritage Foundation. This is guidelines suggested by this think tank. Okay? Some Republicans like it. Some Republicans do not like it. Some Democrats like it too. But the thing is, Trump never said he outwardly supported full-heartedly Agenda 2025. He never said that. Okay? There are things in Agenda 2025 that are not good. Now, on the other hand, there are things that the Democrats are doing that are not good either. So let's talk about the ones that specifically talk about Agenda 2025. Did not strictly talk about this, but it has been attributed to them. What's going to happen with Social Security? Here's the answer. Social Security, at this point, I'm talking about retirement fund, is running out of money. And the reason is less people are working, people are living longer, and people are paying more money in expenses. The cost of a living adjustment, as according to Senior Citizens League, is saying it does not pay enough to keep people on retirement income financially solvent. That is very true. That is true. Now, notice I said retirees. I did not talk about the disabled. However, I will bring those up now. The disabled is a completely different fund than retirees. Unfortunately, it is a fund that Congress has kind of conveniently forgot to put into consideration. A number of people on disability in this country, as I said before, sometimes is unbelievably large crowds of people. Some people that other countries that have disability go, oh, they're not quite disabled, so maybe we'll give them a little bit of a stipend, but they're not going to get like hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. But the problem is Congress has been giving money to other countries. Okay? The money that they're giving to other countries should have been used to finance not only the safety nets for Social Security, but also make sure money was in there for FEMA. Now, we know where FEMA's going, and we know FEMA is running out of funding. But there's also a lot of mismanagement in FEMA, too. Okay? And so what's happening is Congress, the Senate and the House, gave money to other countries over and over again. It's a form of welfare for the countries, other countries. We bail them out, but they don't really give anything back to us in return most of the time. And so we're out a huge chunk of money going to other countries. So how do you solve that problem? What's Trump going to do? I don't clearly have an idea what he's going to do. However, I do know that he feels that he can come up with a solution to so many issues going on in the world today. I am looking forward to see what he can do. If it can succeed, it's going to be an uphill battle, and it's not going to be easy. But I've seen what he did in 2016 through 2020. And then, well, he may not have exactly made everything perfectly perfect, because he didn't. We overall as a country were doing pretty good. We had the lowest unemployment figures when Trump was in office. We had the most number of Americans working. The United States income revenue coming in from taxes was higher because more people were working to pay into the system. Legislation was being passed that benefited more Americans. Just like when Barack Obama was in office and you had the House and Senate being controlled by the Democrats, they had the same thing of a do-nothing Congress again. Okay? So all these things that need to be dealt with are just being furloughed. They're not even being dealt with. So that's a reality. Okay? So in the direct run, how does Donald Trump help me? As I explained, he gives people a sense of hope. And the sense of hope gives people feel good and send up positive vibrations. I pick up the positive vibrations, and it makes me feel good. And it makes me feel like I'm part of something wonderful. Okay? That's the way empaths are. We live on positive energy. We want to be around it. Oh yeah, or some psychic vampires that live on negative energy. But there are also psychic vampires that live on positive energy. Okay. When I talk about vampirism, I'm referring to something that's negative, but there are positive psychic vampires. I love these guys so much. Because you know why? They know a good meal when they see one. When they see people doing good, when they see people bringing positive energy in, and they have friends that makes them feel good, they know they're getting a good meal psychically. Okay? They're getting positive energy and they love it. And they do what they can to encourage that positive energy. And that's something that, again, demons and the Wraiths don't like that. Wraiths do not like positive energy. The Wraith never will support it. If you give you a positive energy and you're always trying, and I know it's hard, if you're always trying to show positive energy, the Wraith will not go near you. Demons available will not go near you. Satan himself will not go near you because you're too hard a challenge. If you however, already feeling like garbage, and you're mostly depressed, and you're feeling like you can't do anything, like Eeyore and Winnie the Pooh, and you got the kind of feeling like, oh, what's the point? It's not going to change. Satan's going to go, easy target, because you're already feeling bad. I don't even have to work on you. I already got you. All I have to do is give you some suggestions. Hi, go drink some more alcohol, smoke some more cigarettes, use some more illegal recreational drugs, go do nasty stuff, go do unsafe sex, go out there and just live immorally. And I'm happy, and I'm gonna have all your negative energy, and I'm gonna be feeding myself off you. But if you, however, as I said earlier, say, nope, not doing it, guess what? He's going to go, well, I'm not going to sit around where I'm going to get an upset stomach either. So, nice knowing you, pal. And that's what Satan will do. He'll just say, nice knowing you, pal. Because I don't want to be around that. And you, because of free will, had to choose that. If you choose to be good or bad. Now, I chose to be good. When I took my profession of faith, when I became a Catholic, to RCIA, I made a strong vow to Jesus to live and uphold my faith of the Holy Catholic and Apostolic Church. And I mean it. I may not be a strict Catholic anymore, but I still love and honor the Holy Catholic and Apostolic Church. And I understand that as long as I got the positive energy of the Catholic and Apostolic Church on my side and do my best to be as a living example for the world, then I am blessed by the power of the Holy Spirit. Okay? That's what I feel. Sorry if that's not mainstream medium to you or whatever. Hey, it doesn't matter. Okay, it works for me. So, do I work with the devil? No. Do I like working with the devil? No. Would I ever want to channel him again? No pun intended. Hell no. I don't want it. That's the thing that you need to understand. And when I hear YouTube drama panels focusing on causing harm and hurting people and making people live in despair and depravity, it really hurts me to see that and have to be part of that on my show every morning or any night shows. When I have to listen to people trying to put me down or make lies about me or cause harm, or it really hurts me. It affects my energy signature in a negative way. And the demons, the wraiths, are going to be there looking for a food source. You guys are aiding and abetting. I'm talking about the ones that do harm here. You're aiding and abetting. You don't realize it. Because you have been told that it's entertainment. It's not. It's not. Really. Look at the statistics on YouTubers. I want to accentuate the positive. I'm not worried as much about trying to get 1 million clicks just because of drama. I want people to feel like they have a safe place to come and hang out every day. But like somebody said this morning, Michele, we come here to hear you, not the panel. Others say, we come here to hear the panel and not you. Others say, we come to hear both of you. Some say we come to see you interact with the audience and the panel. Well, I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do, but I'll tell you this. This is why we do the videos. These videos. Because these, I interact with you one-on-one, individually. I read your comments. I respond to your comments. I take the time to reach out to you. And that is how this show And these videos are a major part of the program. It's that important. It really is. It really is. So I want you to know that I love you being here. I love you watching the videos. I hope you will continue to share them out with people. Now I answered Stan CT's question. I answered Red's question at the same time. And now I will give you a piece of advice. You, as individuals, have to make a decision of what you want in life. Do you want to support energies, negative energies that are going to cause you to become a food source for demonic entities like the Wraith? Or would you rather be an energy that encourages good in the world? It's your choice, folks. You have a free will. Keep that in mind. And for now, I want to say thank you, everybody, for watching this. I am more than open to listen to your comments, and I have been wanting to do so. Now, I guess I'm going to bring up one more topic because it's really not a topic I wanted to bring up. So I'll bring it up just really quickly. Number one, you will know that I've heard people say, oh, Michele's channel is nothing more than money grab. No, it's not. If you want to say that, you can say that to every single monetized YouTube channel. Because the truth is, they're all trying to make a living, i.e. the money grab. But there's nothing wrong with trying to make a living. Okay? There really isn't. After all, you go to work for the man, right? You put your money towards, you put the hours in, you take home a paycheck. You use to pay your bills, you use to provide things for the home, right? So, if you're a YouTuber, you're the man, you're the woman, you're the boss. You are the one that, provides for your family. And that's true. And there's nothing wrong with that, but we must make sure, and this is important, that we never lose track of why we started off with something like YouTube in the first place. It's easy to say, looking at some of the big channels, I'm in it for the money. No, actually, the money, I don't make it a lot. I make about $150 a month. That's between super chats, super stickers, memberships, AdSense revenue. Okay? So it's many sources combined all together. I bring it all up as one because that's the one check that YouTube sends me. Okay? It covers all that. So that is reality. Okay? It does help offset the bills. But I am not doing it just for the money. I originally started this channel to inspire and to educate, and that is what I'm going to try to do. I want to do that because that makes me feel good. This keeps the wraith off my back, keeps the demons at bay, and helps keep you safe. Because then you can learn something that could help protect you from negative entities. So that's the reason I do these shows. We know that the panels in the morning are a mess. They do not have a topic. They do not, they meander. They meander. They go everywhere. And they do. They don't have a strict flow. There's a lot of whirls and swirls and eddies and they, just like a river going down to the ocean. It may start out at the mountain. It may start out thinking it's going to be a straight path. But then there's always something that happens to turn that path into anything but straight. And so, just like a river, our morning shows meander all over the place. Because it's very difficult to have a show that does on one topic. Because they're so dynamic. But these videos can go on one topic and I can focus on them from beginning to end. Well, anyway guys, thank you for watching this. I really do appreciate you. yeah, I had a little bit of ice in here when it started out today. Fortunately, it's warm and the ice melted. So, but for now, I want to say thank you, everybody. I'll see you later today or tomorrow. Don't forget to stay subscribed, like, and share, and comment. I do read your comments. I really do. And you know you can send out super thanks on these videos, right? So even if you're not on a live show and you want to give a thank you, you can still send one on these videos too. It's an option called super thanks, and they work on videos. And just a super chat, super stickers work on live streams. Okay, so keep that in mind, and also don't forget you can still join as members too. Even if you're not live, you can still join. But for now, talk to you later. Bye bye.
In the summer's embrace, she finds